I've seen you guys before. You guys remember me coming over to the center
Werner.
for stuff? Yeah. It's been
You
what?
came to Werner with the oil.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, that's right. So are you guys mostly from the Werner one, or did you come to the center in Sturgeon too?
Both.
Okay.
We did both.
Okay, cool. Cool. You guys did all of it. All right. So it's been a long time, eh? Holy
Yes.
moly.
See Roxanne.
What's that?
I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me?
Me neither.
If you pin me, if you go into your view, and then click on speaker view, then you should be able to see me big and then everyone else smaller. If that's what you'd like to do, then you can see me better too.
Switch to active speaker. There. Okay.
Speaker view. So now I'm the speaker. Cool. Okay. How do you guys like the online thing?
And enjoy it.
Oh yeah, good. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's the best next thing to be in there live.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, you have your own chair that you can like lounge in your own comfy chair while you're hanging out. That's kind of fun, eh? All right.
How many of you have clothes on the top, pajamas on the bottom?
Or clothes on the top and just your underwear on the bottom.
I'll never tell.
Yeah, I'll never tell. There's so many bloopers like that too, eh? Oh, that's too funny. All right, so we're gonna get into a little bit. So you guys have decided pain in the neck and the shoulders, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you wanted to focus on. Cool, that's awesome. So first one, to just let you know where my specialties are. My specialties are in relieving pain, relieving physical, emotional, traumatic pain from within the body. It's also through Ayurveda, and Ayurveda is it's a very, very ancient holistic practice that focuses on building the immune system and preventing disease. So it all like ties together, yoga, meditation, all of that. It all sort of ties together. So this is what I love. I love this kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about that, about the pain that we feel. Okay. So first off, can you guys think of things you might have to do to relieve your pain, that can help relieve your pain? Any ideas?
Shrug your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up and down.
Okay, so moving. Okay, yeah. Anything else?
Take a shower and put some liniment.
Wait, what was that? Letterman? Like David Letterman?
Liniment.
Okay, yeah, cool. So
Dr. Ho.
Doug, okay, the little like zapper thing. Yeah. Okay, so massage. So far you have movement, you have massage, take a shower. So you're meaning like warming, heating.
Warming the muscles.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Anything else?
Advil.
Advil. Okay, cool. External source. Cool. That works. Okay. Anything else?
Breathing.
Boom, breathing. There we go. Cool. That's awesome. So all of what you said, correct. Those are all things that we can do to help relieve our pain. There are other things that we can do to help relieve our pain, and that might be more introspective stuff. So why am I feeling the shoulder pain, right? I'll tell you something really interesting. It might sound like woo-woo to you, and if it does, that's cool. It's okay. But I was experiencing a lot of shoulder pain like a while back, years ago. And that was when, that time in my life, I was busy. I was busy. I had 3 little kids. I was like always go. And my husband didn't really help out a whole lot. Right? So this put a lot more pressure on me. Okay. I always had to do, I was like, fine, you know what? I'll just do it myself. I'll do everything. And then I realized, okay, I'm having this pain in my shoulder. I also owned a fitness studio, right?
Mama? Yep.
So then I'm thinking, why do I have this pain in my
I
shoulder?
can't go up the hill. Okay, thank you. I think Christ is on the other side, right on the road almost.
She probably has a visitor. I'll just wait for sound.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Do you want to mute maybe Steven? Do you have someone at your house right now?
Yeah. We can mute.
Somebody just came to the door, they're gone.
Okay. It's
Okay.
all good. That was a commercial break. And we're back. Okay, so experiencing this shoulder pain, right? I owned a gym, and so I did a lot of movements, and we always put our pain back to something physical. Well, what did I do? What did I do physically? Did I do too many push-ups? Did I lift too heavy? Did I torque it funny? What did I do? So then I started to relieve my pain through things that I knew. So through movement, right? Through dynamic movement, through static stretching, through placing heat on it, through using essential oils, things like that. And it would kind of go away a little bit, but then I noticed when I got more stressed out with do, it would come back. So I'm like, what the heck, right? So then I realized, okay, pain is not only physical based on something we did. It can also be emotional. It can also lodge in there. Like we know those sayings, we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, right? That's what I felt like. So as soon as I decided, okay, I'm going to start letting go of the need to do everything, I'm going to talk to my husband because I never did before. I'm going to talk to him and say, look, could you help out here? You know, I said it in different ways, of course, but then he started to realize, okay, yeah, you know what? This is all falling on your shoulders. So asking for help, I started to relieve my emotional stress and my physical pain started to dissipate. And now whenever I have a physical pain, I look at what did I do? Number one, what did I do physically that could hurt it? But then I also look at what's going on. Where's my stress lying? What's happening, right? Is that kind of cool? Interesting? Yeah. Woo woo, maybe. I feel like I'm a sit down comedian or something with my microphone over here. But woo woo, maybe. But for me, that's what I noticed. So just kind of a fun little side note. So now we're going to go to what can relieve our pain? You guys already said it. You already said movement. Motion is lotion. Motion in our body moves the synovial fluid, can create some more movement through our body, right? We already said heat. So having a nice hot shower, heating is warming. That's good. Do you guys, anybody have any of those heating pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So throw it in the microwave, make sure it's not burning hot, and then put it where you feel your pain. Perfect way. Heat moves things. Heat breaks things up and helps to create action and to create change. So heat is amazing, right? That's static stretching, which we're going to learn a couple of really, really great ones, and massage. So I've created this really awesome program as well, and it's all online, so you guys can do it, but it's using massage balls. Okay. And it goes through the whole body. It has a whole section just on the upper body, like neck and shoulders. So you can relieve a lot of pain that way. Side note, right? And then the one last thing that you guys said was our breath, right? Our breath. Why do you think maybe our breath would help with our pain? Any ideas? No, just kidding.
Would it be like you were doing yoga and trying to relax?
It can help. Yeah. So correct. It could help for sure with creating that calm atmosphere. So especially if you take my shoulder story into consideration, feeling a lot more stress puts us into this fight or flight state, this state where your body is going to close off and it's not going to want to heal. But like you said, your breath can relax you and to help promote that as well. Yeah. So I'm going to show you any other things to add though first before I show you something.
More oxygen in your body.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to show you something, if everyone can see me well, if you pinned me, and I'll keep holding this with me. Hopefully I don't like whip my computer down on the ground. And if I do, well, okay. So it helps with circulation, right? So now, has anyone used a garden hose to water their plants?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
What happens when you have a kink in your hose to water your plants?
Water stops.
Right.
The pressure is low.
Exactly. Yes, the water doesn't get to those areas, okay? So in our body, first off, I'm going to just stand here, and now I'm going to stand like this, okay? So I'm just standing on my side. Let's say I'm doing like the high school girl like attitude thing. Right now, I'm creating a kink in my hose. So when I breathe, my breath might not get to this kinked area within my body. Okay. So if I'm constantly moving in that direction or always crossing the same leg, you're creating those kinks. The breath can't get to those areas. Every single cell in our body, everything in our body needs our breath. We need our breath to move. That's the only thing we need. We need breath. So now maybe we're sitting and we stand and we stand like this. So here I'm creating another kink. I'm creating more kinks in my lungs, more kinks in my diaphragm by my ribs popping like that. Does that make sense? Okay. Maybe when I sit down constantly, my shoulders start to shrug up. So now I'm creating even more kink. So all of those kinks in the body creates pathways of tension, areas of tension where our breath can't move to, okay? Areas of tension where it just creates to build more and more tension over time. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. So the more you continue to sit in that posture, the more you continue to move in that posture, the more stuck you become. There's a whole array of other things that are going on there, but I'm just going to link it to our breath for now to make it easier for you guys. Okay. So we're all sitting in our chair. We can sit. That's cool. Right now, we only have one kink where our hips are, right? So what we're going to do from here is sit normally, sit comfortably how you normally do. So maybe it's a little bit of a slouch. Maybe it's a little bit of a drop here. Maybe it's a little bit of the shoulders kind of like rolling forward just because they're being pulled through those tight fascial lines, okay? And now we're going to close our eyes. We're going to do a little practice here and we're going to breathe. But as you inhale, let's count to 3. And as you exhale, let's count to 3. And let's do 3 deep breaths, okay? So close your eyes, just feel, just notice. Are you guys ready? Sit how you normally sit. Here we go. When you're ready, just breathe out your stress for a second, shake your body, and then take a deep breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more breaths on your own time. Don't worry about my counting. Nice. Good job, guys. So now with you sitting like that, sitting crouched, sitting slouched, how you normally do, maybe you're shifted or whatever, how did your breath feel? Did your breath feel like it fed your whole body? Did it feel a little restricting? Okay. And if you're unsure, it's okay, because now we're going to test it again and we're going to unkink our hose as much as we can. So if you're sitting on a kitchen chair, cool, or like a computer chair, that's good. If you're sitting in like one of those lounger chairs, just try and sit up as tall as you can. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sit up here like as tall as you can. Before we were kind of hunched, we were relaxed. Sit up. Imagine that you have a string pulling from the chest, and it's going to pull you straight up, okay? Now you're going to try to pull your shoulders back just a bit, just as much as you're comfortable with, okay? Doesn't have to be a whole lot. So we're sitting up taller. Don't look down towards the ground. Look forward towards your camera, okay? And let's close our eyes. And then we're going to do 3 more of those 3 count breaths, okay? So whenever you're ready, no rush, we're just going to go ahead and do it. So inhaling, 1, 2. Awesome job. If you still want to sit there and breathe, it's all good. Go right ahead. Okay, so how did that one feel? Did it feel different? Does anybody want to who has the little kid in the background? Very cute. You can all probably hear it. Okay. So how did that feel, guys?
Better.
Yeah, that's good.
Did it feel a little bit different maybe?
It does. It straightens your.
Cool. Awesome. And honestly, at first, you might not really notice it because awareness is key. It takes a lot of practice. Okay. So to create the healing in your body, I would say personally, first and foremost, it takes time. It's going to take a lot of time because if you're constantly creating those kinks in your hose, it didn't happen overnight. It's going to take time to open up. And it's also going to take your breath. Your breath is going to help to circulate. Your breath will help to warm, and heat. Heat as well helps to activate. Your breath can help to activate as well. Okay. Does that sound cool for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you can do your counting breath whenever you want. I find it's a really great one to help kind of de-stress too. If you're having a little bit of a stressful day, then it's a nice one to do. But now what we're going to do is we're going to release some muscles through our neck, through movement. First, we're going to connect our breath with our movement. Then we are going to create a static stretch, meaning we're stretching where we are holding a stretch. And then we're also going to create a deeper static stretch, okay? So this is a little routine that you guys can easily do daily if you want to, okay? We're also going to do a little bit of massage, but we're just going to use our digits for the massage because it's nice and easy that way, okay? And remember, if you want a more intense program, then you can do the balls and I will deliver the balls for you. Okay, anyway, so let's start off with a little bit of movement through our neck. So if everybody can hear me, I'm just going to hold my little ball microphone like this. Oh, it was popping out. Okay. So sit up nice and tall, and we're going to do a few neck movements. So you want to try to notice first off if your shoulders are rolling like this. See if you can kind of pull them back. Imagine now that we've put heat on our body. So put heat on your shoulders and your neck for a little bit before you do this little practice, okay? All we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in. And then when we breathe out, bring your chin to your chest. Slowly. Then when you breathe in, rise your head back up. And we're going to do that 3 times. Okay. So breathe out, bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in, rise your head back up. So inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Okay. One more time. Really focus on your breath as the exhale. You can breathe out through your mouth. Now, the next time we're going to bring our head towards one side only, whatever side you want. So when you breathe out, slowly bring your head to one side. Want to try to relax your jaw as well. Inhale, bring your head back up. Exhale, bring your head to the side. Inhale, head back up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, head to the side. Inhale, head back up. Now, when you're ready, let's go to the opposite side. Exhale, opposite side. And you might notice, oh, okay, this side, it feels different than the other side, right? Come back up when you inhale. Go down, bend as you exhale. And again. And again. Now we're going to do the next one that's going to shorten the back of the neck. I'm going to turn sideways just to show you a little bit of difference here. But we breathe in, and when you breathe out, just bring your head to the sky. Look up. Relax your jaw. Let your mouth open. Okay, then inhale. Then exhale. This one tends to be the most intense, and especially if you're focusing on your breath, then you might feel a little bit dizzy, a little bit lightheaded. That's very common. Good. Now come back up to the center. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit more dynamic movement, but moving around. So as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Now take an inhale, roll your head to one side. Breathe out, roll your head to the back. Breathe in, roll to the opposite side. Breathe out, draw it forward. One more time around, nice and slow, this little circle. Now your neck might be like, whoa, I can't go very far. And that's okay. It's just about noticing how far your head can move. Our cervical spine is meant to move in lots of directions, but we tend to get really tight through our sternocleidomastoid here, so it can restrict us, and through our upper traps. Now, when you're ready, let's go in the opposite direction. So circle all the way around, opposite direction. Just breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe and circle, you guys. Good? Breathe and circle. Nice. And then come back to the center. Let's lift our head all the way up. How does your neck feel right now? If you're still going around in circles, it's all good. Continue. How does your neck feel right now? Does it feel like, okay, there's maybe something going on there? Let's get into it a little bit deeper now, okay? So shoulders. We're gonna play with our shoulders a little bit here too. So all you're gonna do is shrug one shoulder up towards your ear, bring your ear towards your shoulder. So we're shortening on this side. Now relax it down, and now do the other side. Shrug your shoulder up, bring your ear towards your shoulder. Oh, I feel something going on over here. And then bring it back up nice and slow. So let's do this 2 more times on each side. Shrug the shoulder, bring the ear over, lift back up, release the shoulder, lift. It's not a speed round. Doesn't have to be fast. Good, just bringing that shoulder up. You're relieving a little bit of pain there. One more time on each side. Lift and bend. Ho, lift and bend. Good, let's come back to the center. Take your time. If you're still going, it's all good. Now we're gonna shrug both of our shoulders all the way up. Okay, just like you have no neck. Just like a turtle putting your head in its shell. Now we're gonna be a giraffe and lift our head out of the shell. I know that doesn't make sense. It's a turtle. We're a turtle. Bring your shoulders up, bring your head down, shoulders down. Let's do it a couple more times. There you go. One more time. Nice. Okay, now this one is going to feel a little bit funky and a little bit weird. So I'm turning sideways just to show you. We're gonna pull our shoulders forward. So round your back. See if you can round your back as much as you can. Now what you're gonna try to do is pull your shoulders towards one another. Imagine that your shoulder blades are touching behind your back. So you still have a long neck, short neck, okay? Long neck, short neck. And you can focus on your breath. So maybe we go inhale, exhale. The opposite also works. If you wanna go inhale and exhale. Let's try it a couple more times. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. There we go. And then come back all the way to the center. We can shake our arms out a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can put my mic in between my legs so you guys can still hear me, because we're gonna move our arms around a little bit. Can everybody still hear me well? Not too bad?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, perfect. Okay, so now put your hands on your lap, okay? Palms face down on top of your thighs. Now we're gonna focus on a little bit of strengthening through the shoulders too. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. All we're gonna do is we're gonna lift one arm up, bend, okay? And then lower back down, then do the same thing opposite side. Lift it up, bend, opposite side. So not higher than the shoulder right now. You might notice that your shoulders do this, okay? So just going to go up and down. Let's do one more on each side. One more on each side. Good. So next one, we're gonna work through our rotator cuff. Bring your arm all the way up. See how my hand is flat here? Now I'm gonna show you my palm, how I rotate. Yeah, good. Keep your shoulder in line with your elbow as best as you can. I'm making a little goalpost. Now come down, See how far you can go down without your shoulder going and pushing forward. Good. Now come back up. Now see how far you can go back without your chest popping forward. Okay, so the range might not be as big. So now rotate. We tend to lose all that range, right? Little sorenesses in our body. It's all good. How's that one feeling? Not bad? One thing to notice here is as you do this with your arm, does your other shoulder kind of do that, right? So you want to try to keep it as level as you can. Good. And let's bring it all the way back down. We're going to do a little circle. Did you guys feel that in your shoulder a little bit?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you might have felt a little bit of strengthening stuff, super easy, that you can do and add in every day. So let's try the other side. So other arm comes up. Try to get your shoulder, move my hair out of the way so you guys can see better. Try to get your shoulder lined up with your elbow as best as you can. It's going to be different for everybody. Palm up. Good. And then palm either here, or if you can create a little bit more range without the shoulder popping forward. Okay.
Is everybody cracking like I am? They're all cracked up.
Crack.
Jeez.
Oh, that's awesome. So the cracking, and I'm just going to do a little side note here. The cracking is said to be, so we have muscular tissue, right? We got tendons, we got all kinds of stuff in there, but we have this stuff called fascia, which is like a webbing like material that's like white webbing, and it goes in between all of our muscles and it webs throughout our whole body and creates all of these awesome lines of memory. But when we don't move our arm in one position, let's say we always keep it like this, then the fascia builds up and builds up and builds up and creates less mobility and more tension. So that crack is essentially said to be just that fascia that's kind of breaking up. So if you focus on your breath as well, especially with warming, then you can heat and release some of that fascia buildup that you get. It's kind of side note. That was fun. Thank you. All right, now let's get into a static stretch. This is going to be a really good one. I want to show you this picture here first, though, if you can see, okay? So let's see if you can see close. So right in here, okay, this one in here. So we have the trapezius that comes all the way across the back here and then all the way down, okay? We tend to be weaker in through here around the shoulder blades. We tend to pull up through this area in our neck. So we create a shortening effect up here and we lose the elasticity through mostly this area. We lose the elasticity here because we're losing the strength a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to get into right here, okay? That area that tends to, and it also connects into our shoulders, you can see that. So that area that may tend to create some tightness for us, okay? So how do we do that? How? Let me show you. Okay, so I'll be turning around a little bit. Let's see. First off, though, what we'll do is we'll bring our head. I'm just going to move my arm because you'll see we'll do this side first, or I will. You guys do whatever side works for you. I'm going to tilt my head on the exhale towards the opposite shoulder. Okay, so maybe I'm here. Maybe I feel a little bit of something through the neck, not sure. If I want to do a little more, I can use my hand and pull on my head. That's only going to create a little bit more pressure and tension, but do what works for you, okay? So I'm going to go right here. So right now, where do you feel the stretch? You might feel it a little higher up, right? We want to get right in here. So how do we do that? I'm going to turn backwards and show you, but keep my mic here so that you can hear me, okay? So now, I'm gonna, let's see, you can probably see my arm this way. So pretend that my hand is on my head. I need my hand for this thing. So, okay. Now I'm stretching right in through here, but I want to get more here. So what can I do? I can bring my hand out to the side. Can you guys all see my hand?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what I want to do is rotate my thumb as much as I can away from me. So see how my thumb is rotating? Right away, the lower part of my trapezius is starting to work to help me, okay? If you can't quite rotate so much and it's really hard, then what you can do is you can grab onto something behind you. Maybe it's your chair, maybe it's like an elastic band or something. But let's try it and see just by rotating the hand, okay? So we have the head being here. Yeah, exactly. Bring it to the side. Now my other hand is out here. I'm going to rotate that thumb as far as I can away from me. Still keeping the head pulled to the side. And now do you feel more intensity or something right in here?
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Good. So let's take 2 more deep breaths right there, okay? Close your eyes if you like. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then one more. Really breathe into it.
Should we feel it right under the, what do you call that? The
Shoulder blades.
shoulder blades?
Yeah, you feel it right under the shoulder blades? Yes. Let me
Right just under it, sort of.
Yeah, for sure. So let me show you here. So if you look back at this picture, there's the shoulder blade right there, right? So if you're
Okay.
feeling it just under here, then what
Yes.
you're doing is you're activating this part of the muscle. So it means you're working it. That's awesome. That's perfect. So that you can create more length right here. So that's awesome that you're feeling that. Yeah, that's perfect. And if you don't feel it, it's okay, guys. It's just, that's neat that you notice that. Awesome. So let's try the other side, because now this side is like, whoa, I can swing my arm all over the place. Let's try the other side now. Sound good?
Both sides.
Okay. So just start by pulling the head to the side, taking a second, because one side, it's often that they're not balanced, right? So maybe the hand on the head is like, wow, too much. If it is, it's okay. No need to go there. And then with the other arm, we bring it out to the side, palm faces forward, and then you just essentially pull the shoulder down while rotating the thumb. Rotating that thumb is going to pull the shoulder down, okay? And then you want to just continue just like that, but breathe. And let's try 2 more deep breaths. And then you can bring your head back up if you like, whenever you're ready, no rush. Oh, there we go, cool. So how did that one feel for you guys? And if you're still
Good.
there, that's all good. Stay there for a bit. You feel okay?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. So we've created movement that warms us up as well, especially if we use the warmth on us first. We've used our breath with all of it to help increase that circulation, that flow. We've tried a static stretch, and we've also stretched so that we get more intensity out of it, more efficiency in our stretch. Now we're gonna do one more thing, which is just a simple little massage, okay? So you can use your digits, just your fingertips is fine. And all you're gonna do is wherever you feel the most tension, honestly, anywhere is fine. Generally, it tends to be in the sternocleidomastoid, which runs here and connects into the front. So you can kind of see the strap on me a little bit. Maybe you just sort of massage, and I just do gentle little circles. Maybe you just massage behind the ear a little bit. Maybe you massage a little bit lower. And you can massage and stretch. So watch, if I'm massaging and I turn my head to the side, then I'm gonna lengthen in here a little bit more and I'm gonna feel a stretch. And I can massage and turn my head inward a little bit and I feel it kind of shortening. The beauty is that you can feel how intense you want to go with it, how much you want to push, right? You can even just push, just gently press, press, press. So any of that is fine. The really nice part about massaging our neck is that it sends all these messages throughout our body to just relax everywhere when we massage our neck. Oh yeah, ever get a good neck massage? I'm like right now. And whenever you're ready, let's try the other side. So just very gentle. If you're doing, it's a nice idea to do it after you guys are off your little chats on Tuesdays, because though you might be straining, sort of watching the screen. Really, anytime you're starting to feel a little bit of tension and soreness, it's great. Perfect time.
What time do you go back on?
Yeah, awesome. So, how did that one feel? Just a gentle massage.
Good. Yes.
Yeah. So we don't have to go out for a massage to massage therapists. We could, but we have these right here. And if we live with a friend, significant other, kid, grandkid, whatever, we can also do a nice little massage train, which is fun too. There. So that all of that sort of concludes our little neck and shoulder stretch and release. I know there's a little bit more than that, but just a simple little massage thing you can do. I will send this recording to Des so that if you forget what the heck we did, then you can fast forward to when you see me when we're doing our stretches, and you can do it along with me if you like as well. I also have a program, an online program, like I had said, that uses these tune-up balls that are specific for massage. And in that online program, there's over 30 videos. The videos are less than 10 minutes. So in less than 10 minutes a day, you can relieve some of your pain. And it comes with a set of these balls. And since all of you live around here, I can deliver the balls to you as well. We got green, purple, and blue balls, just so you know. Does anybody have any questions before I say bye-bye?
How do